So we're down here in the basement today. Take a look at the sewer line. Immediately we've got a couple of things. This should not be smashed down like this. This needs to be cut down just a little bit and redone. And then you've got a Studer vent here. You can see done a bunch of concrete work here. We've done a bunch of that. There's a crack in there. You've got a Studer vent here, no vent. So everything that's connected to this guy, just venting out here into this room with the furnace. So that needs a cap on it. That needs to be addressed and brought up to code so it's not smashed like this. Again, that boot, not supposed to be smashed. It's supposed to look like that one. You know, that's on the radon system. Should be healthy, should be connected like this. It's supposed to give this some wiggle room. It's not supposed to compress. We're gonna go ahead and hop in and see what we can see. Alrighty, we've got our transition point here at 44 feet. I'm going to go ahead and flush some water, improve flow here. The transition point is aligned well, no roots, no offsets, so we're going to test for leakage. Alrighty, and it looks like we've got some grading loss on the outside from 67 to 73 feet. It's not a big issue. The water is moving through it, but we're going to flush and show how well it is moving through. Then we have more grading loss from 78 to 84 feet. Looks like we might be approaching our city tap connection up here. Alrighty, 86 feet is our city tap connection, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that, make sure everything is flowing well into the main. Alright, despite the grading loss, we still have smooth, healthy flow into the main. Big things about this line are going to be maintenance and being wary of what you flush down the line. For maintenance, I'd recommend cleaning this line once every decade, just to make sure that any scum and grease buildup is pushed out to the main where it can be dealt with. And I'd recommend a Hydrojet for that because you have a full PVC line. You can get a chain auger in here to do a similar job. It just won't be as thorough, and I would highly recommend avoiding a 3-inch blade for this line just because it's not the best at pushing grease out. It's really good at breaking up debris, roots and that sort of stuff, but grease is just, it's a little too loose for it to really do any decent work with. Outside of that, I'd recommend minimizing the amount of compostables that make it into the garbage disposal. Things like onion peels, potato skins, and other fibrous materials, as well as eggshells and coffee grounds. Those things will get stuck in these areas of grading loss and have issues flushing out just because they are so heavy. Aside from that, I would highly recommend never using flushable wipes with this line. Flushable wipes are bad for any line. They don't break down in any meaningful amount of time, and even if they do make it past your line, they have been known and noted to make issues on the city side. I'd recommend googling what a fatberg is if you're at all interested in that. Besides that, those flushable wipes, because they break down so slow, can be a quick recipe for having a backup with the grading loss you have on the outside. So no flushable wipes. Besides that, no non-flushables, including floss, flossers, Q-tips, hygiene products, and feminine hygiene products. None of those should ever make it into any sewer line ever. Outside of that, I would recommend minimizing grease and oil that goes down the kitchen line. All that will increase the rate at which grease builds up, and you will be needing to do more frequent cleanings. And then we need to have the cap put on the sewer vent, and we need to have the boot on the main stack adjusted so it's not compressed. And besides that, it's going to be about taking care of the line.